Next up, at UFC Vegas 106, we have Hyun Sung Park taking on Carlos Hernandez. Hyun Sung Park is 5-0 in his last 5, and that's because he's 9-0 in his entire career. He is coming back, though, after a year layoff. He's taking on Carlos Hernandez. 10-4 in his career, 2-3 in his last 5. He's coming off the bounce-back win over Nyam Termendemendebarel. That was close. Hyun Sung Park, pretty slick grappler. He's got that one single game plan in mind. I'm going to plot forward, find the opening, and get it to the ground. He is absolutely a finisher. He snatches things up very quickly. He's patient on the feet, and then he will find his openings. He'll close the distance. He'll work in a takedown or two. He's very dangerous, but the more tape you watch, the more you see how uncomfortable he is on his feet. He is coming off that finish win over Shannon Ross, but that has been more than a year. He's taking on Carlos Hernandez. Carlos is also a grappler. He's got decent striking. Striking-wise, he's got solid accuracy, deceiving power. He's not the most technically sound guy, but he's got a good jab and a straight that falls right behind it. He's another one of these guys that has slick BJJ, but not a ton of wrestling. He'll take shots, but they're usually stuffed, and he ends up working the upper body. He has been known to throw a Hail Mary submission like flying triangles. He's coming off the decision win over Nyam Termendemendebarel, where the early grappling is what ended up winning him the minutes, which ultimately won him the fight. And we have an interesting, odd situation here. It yo-yos a little bit, but Hyun, as the 2-1 favorite, essentially, seems a little bit off. Carlos is a dog. He's been improving the wrestling. Park has plenty of finishes, but they're all against pretty low-level competition. Carlos has beaten 4 people in the UFC, but their combined record isn't exactly going to get your mother's juices flowing. The reality is that this fight is going to be a good test for Park. He can be pretty tough. He can beat the lower level guys, but let's move our way up.
Hard.
If he can't win here and the UFC is going to decide to push somebody else, the pick's going to be Park. We'll see what happens when these two get after it, because Carlos is really tough, and I don't know if Park's going to have a little bit of slowdown in him. Jacob, what do you think of this fight?
Fuck. 7 minutes left. Pace rep 4. Yeah, I actually like Park a lot in this fight. He's going to be the better striker. We've seen Carlos be chinned a few times. When he gets chinned, he's kind of able to use his grappling to stay alive. But he's been out-grappled before as well, right? I mean, we've seen him stay alive with his grappling, but also try to scramble a little bit too hard, give up his back, get submitted in those type of instances as well. He's definitely a good test for Park. He's a durable guy. He's fought a lot of really talented people and shown that he can do all right in those situations. Park's an undefeated guy. Those undefeated guys haven't been great this year. We'll see what happens, but I think he's pretty measured in the striking. And the way that he scrambles and his size, I think Carlos is not going to be out scramble him. Whether he's able to survive and Park gets tired late, maybe something weird happens. But I like Park to kind of keep it standing when he wants to keep it standing. When Carlos needs to panic wrestle or grapple, he's not going to be able to, and Park can kind of tee off on him. So Park inside the distance could be a sneaky play here, but I like Park.
Yeah, I mean, we're both on the Park side. I think we both agree that Carlos Hernandez is a pretty tough guy. Park is...
Isn't this fucking amazing that I can see here no notes off the top of my head while I'm watching? I'm literally just watching the game, just... Like, my intelligence level compared to yours is out of this fucking world. I'm watching the game, understanding what's going on, just making all this stuff up in my head.
You hear me go first, which is such a wild benefit.
I don't listen to a fucking word you say. I'm watching the fucking game.
That's what you say.
I'm literally just talking off the top of my head from notes that I have from watching film while I'm watching a basketball game. Don't make one mistake. Done. And you can't even fucking read.
First of all, I read at an 8th grade level, and I have for quite some time now. So not only do I read,
What was your weight in 8th grade? Be honest.
Listen, my mother.
What do you think mine was? Because I can guarantee I pretty much know what mine was.
My mother used to send me to school with 2 sandwiches. Okay. And it was a problem because I was a big kid. I wasn't fat, but I was a big kid in elementary school. And so my father would say, stop sending this kid to school with 2 sandwiches. He's a little too big. So we had to scale back on the sandwiches. But ultimately, I grew taller and I slimmed down. But I've been big for a long time. I don't know let's put it this way.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a lot to just not give a number.
I don't know the number, but you know the movie Sleepers?
You can guess.
I don't know, 80 pounds. You know the movie Sleepers? I had a size 12 shoe. Here we go. I had a size 12 shoe in elementary school.
You were 210 in 8th grade.
Because the movie Sleepers was filmed in my town growing up. And that's with Brad Pitt and Brad Renfro.
I'm in a movie called The Burden of Nine Lives.
Yeah, as am I.
God.
Bunch of famous people. They filmed it at the insane asylum in my town. And so they did a casting. It was supposed to be a children's prison. So they did a casting. All the kids lined up and they're like, who looks mean? Who looks aggressive? And so I lined up, and they're like, you're big. You look mean and aggressive. I was in 5th grade. I got cast. They put me in it. I'm in the movie. Front and center, too. Young Ange.
Young Ange. Just be nailing a girl so hard that you break your dick and you have to get a cast on it?
That has not happened. Is that a thing? That doesn't
Angela,
feel like
can
a
we
thing.
Continue with the breakdowns?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm actually uploading new slides since I screwed these slides up.
Oh, Siakam! Fuck!
Jesus, man.
Pacers
Guys,
are 5 minutes to go, man. This is going to get crazy here.
I literally said we can film this Wednesday. No, I'll be fine. I don't
It'll
get
be
distracted.
fine. It's going to be fine. It'll be a good highlight when they fucking, when Halliburton hits a 3. Oh, Pacers steal. When they win the game on a buzzer beater and I fucking helicopter dick.
That should be fun. Yeah, that should be fun for
That's
us.
in one!
Okay.
After all that.
You're that dude, Cat. What's that dude's name? The sassy guy? Cat? Yeah. It's funny because... Zesty.
After all that. Oh, for sure.
Because Jacob keeps sending that stupid meme everywhere.
For sure.
And then I was like, who is this? And then he told me, and then 2 swipes later on my TikTok feed was a full highlight of him.
Oh, God. The spider is hot.